Alright, so, hi guys, how's it going? Ginger is here, back with, you know, um, something a little bit different, as you might see from the title. I'm talking about if I'm gonna come back or not. And if, well, I would say, if I am, if I am at the moment, because I've gone out and I've publicly said that I'm guaranteeing that I'm coming back multiple times. I've talked about it with Discords, I've talked about it with friends. I'm like, man, I really miss the Pokemon scene. And I'll just do a Battle Factory in the background. But I had I've had some free time. Like I'm on spring break this week, right? And I actually have something planned in this league, this little thing that I'm doing for fun. Um, so like what happened to me? It's only been about 3 weeks since I came out and publicly said that I wasn't playing in my draft leagues anymore, and now I'm probably getting all this like criticism, like, "Oh, then why are you back already? What are you doing? This is what was it all fake?" Something like that. Um, and I'm like, I really don't want that to happen, but if it does, I mean, I'll come out and say I was like, for a time I really hated this game. Um, I hate to admit it. I really do. I hate to say that I didn't enjoy Pokemon for a short amount of time. Um, but I didn't, and it was just a thing in my life that I wanted to replace over. So I started doing other stuff. I worked on school a lot. I'm personally the one of the main reasons I want to come back is because let me explain a little bit more into depth of why I've been so busy. And it's a pretty stupid story that everyone's heard by now, but I need to make sure you all, like, everyone knows that this is out to the public now, that it is completely shown why. Now, I'm a weird guy, as probably everyone knows by now. If they don't, here you go, I'm a weird person. Get used to it. Now, what's so weird about me is I am a man of chinchilla, singular chinchilla. Obi. His name's Obi. Obi is my companion. That's what I'm gonna call him because he's my companion. And what do you mean companion? He's in my room all the time. He's like my favorite animal I've ever had. I mean, like, who wouldn't say that? I guess it's a chinchilla. How could you not love something like that? But it's true. I've never, like, I usually don't have emotional emotional. Holy crap. I'm sorry if anyone heard that. I'm trying to do this in one take. So that just happened. Oh my god. If you just heard that like blaring noise, I'm so sorry. That came out of left field. Oh my god, I feel so bad. That was awful. But yeah, aside from that, so I have a chinchilla and I love him, dude. He's name's Obi for stands for obese. Fun fact, because he's fat. Here he looks fat. And my parents promised me. They said, Colin, if you get all A's and B's this year, you get a chinchilla. Now, I'm not the smartest and or most dedicated person to school you'll ever meet. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So this was kind of a challenge for me. Um, so last semester, I first started noticing that I was kind of struggling in Draft League when I wasn't able to get my games done really on time ever. And I was just overall having a rough time getting everything that I needed to finished. So basically, I decided I need to drop out this semester, about the beginning of January, because um my school, I'll give a little hoedown. My school is a bit weird. We have our, I don't know if this is actually with other schools, but this is my personal experience. Our school has 2 semesters, and we don't take our core classes, science, language arts, math, and history, throughout the entire year. We take it in one semester. So last semester was really easy. Chemistry and world history was on that side. But the other side was the more troublesome half, being it was the this semester, which is I literally throughout my day go from my first period being um my first period is gym, so I'm already like waking up, I'm sweaty and gross, and then I go right to geometry. Now I'm not trying to like flex on y'all. I'm actually really bad at geometry. And really good, sorry. I'm a math kid. I'm really a math kid. Like it's impressive. But what I'm not is a hard worker. I am not one of those. So I basically am trying to say that I was not the greatest student uh, last year. I failed my classes almost every single one of them, and I've been struggling really hard. Math class, but and language arts. I passed language arts last year with like a 74, which is a D at my school. For you kids out there that don't know school systems, maybe you don't. I don't know. Um, but yeah, that's not good. So after that, I started realizing, because my last 2 classes are pretty easy, criminal justice and drama, which is an amazing class, but drama has also put me under immense stress, being that it is, we're doing state. Now, there's a thing called forensics. There's a bunch of different groupings that your school can do, like different categories, I should say. And these categories can span from all different things. Well, my drama teacher decided we would do that and do the play that we would do every semester along with it, which, might sound easy, but it's super stressful, like amazing stress on all of us. But, we toughed it out for our teacher. We didn't complain that often, but we did. And, we just did what we had to do. And state is in 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks until I go to state and we prove ourselves. That's the stressful part, one of the stressful parts. And then after that, basically, is just us, like, doing our play, which is novel. But yeah, so all of my classes this semester have been my main focus. So that's why you guys haven't seen me much. You guys haven't really heard from me at all recent times, and I'm sorry. But yeah, that's why I had to drop out. Plus, my skill in Pokemon was declining, and I decided I need to take a break. But that's a much lesser part. So then, in my free time, I would play Pokemon. In my free time, I would play on my Switch. I would play Fortnite. I would play Tetris 99, fun game. And then I got my grade card 2 weeks ago, and I was making all A's except for one class, criminal justice, because we only had 2 grades in there, and I wasn't there for one of them, so I made a 0, and then I made an 100, and somehow that ended up being an 88. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's all A's and B's, so I'm sticking to it. Now I have 9 weeks left. I'm on spring break, and I am so thirsty for Pokemon, man. I feel like that was a really sad story. Like I'm talking my stress to a bunch of people I don't know, but that's the case. Like that's what I've been doing, because I want to include you guys in my life. Uh, I just feel like it's only fair. Um, and yeah, so I been playing Pokemon, and I've realized I'm like I have some free time. I'm just gonna grind out Pokemon. And then I'll watch Pokemon, and then I'll just feel like I know I'm doing slowly and slowly. And I love it. I don't know why. It's just this feeling of overwhelming love for the game is just back. Oh, well, that's the thing. But yeah, I plan to come back. And now I want to make a couple parts. I want to explain a couple things here. Now, what exactly will I be doing? There's a couple things I want to go over. There's 2 leagues I signed up for. The Cocoon and Soul Silver Battle League. This is owned by Fizzle. This is owned by a couple people. They're trying to make it into something. I forgot what it was. I wasn't really listening when they, you know, talked about everything, but I should have. And NSA I dropped out of. And here's the thing, and NNDL and PBF, or FPL. I really want to return to FPL. I really do. But this is the heartbreaking one. PBF. Now, around the time I first quit, the night that I quit, because I uploaded the video pretty late at night, I want to say. I don't remember exactly what time, but it was pretty late at night. And it took me a long time. It took me all night, all day to think, should I quit? And then I finally came to the conclusion. I said I should. I need to. This is for my health. This is for myself to do this. And I did. And sadly, before I came up with the idea, that same day, mistakenly, I did sign up for a draft league. And this comes into play later, because I also made the mistake of, I said, I was like, oh yeah, I'm taking a break, guys. Don't worry about me. But I really went back on that, and I feel it's obviously my fault, but I didn't really do what I should have done, that's for sure. So Scoot, the owner of PBF, sorry about that, Jesus, is an all-star in something called March Madness. A lot of people probably know what March Madness is. And I heard about March Madness. I thought, hey, maybe March Madness will help me love Pokemon. So I signed up and I became a replacement coach just in case, a spot opened up for me. So I was waiting patiently, and on the very last day, I got a team. I had 3 hours to make 3 teams to battle 3 people, and if I only won one of those, I was not making it past the first round, which really sucks. It sucks to hear, but it was the harsh reality, the harsh truth that I had to deal with. Now, the thing was, I really abused the fact that I said I was going to leave. And, so I fought all 3 of my battles. Give me a second. I don't want that noise to happen again, so I'll be ready. But if you hear it again, I apologize. Okay, we're good. Sorry. But I really went back on that because from an outside standpoint, I can understand that looked really fishy. So I played my March Madness games. I had a lot of fun. I made banded Toxapex sets on 2 of my 3 battles, which I thought was just hilarious for whatever reason. I thought I was having a blast, dude. And I lost. I lost because get this one. I lost because of a roll on a uh I lost because of a roll on a what's it called? A move. Liquidation on Banded Toxapex. This man wished with a Chansey, and my only chance to win that game at that point was kill his Mega Aggron, because I had nothing for Mega Aggron. So he used Wish on Chansey, and I knew if there was any way I was going to win this game, it was right here and now. So what did I do? I went for the good old-fashioned Banded Pex Liquidation. Left it on 1%, and the game finished out in a roll in his favor. Now, that sucked, but I didn't make it to the next level. I didn't get my team, because I had, like, my team was Azumarill, Toxapex, Landorus, Megalodios, no, Megalodios, I think it was. I might still have, I don't think I still have the March Madness team. If I do, I don't. Yeah, that'd be miraculous. But yeah, and I think I had a lot of fun. But I asked, Scoot made a season 10 thing, and he was asked, yes, he said, who's gonna be in season 10? And obviously I asked if I could, and I want to see how far up it is. I'll cut and see if I can find it for you guys. Here it is. But yeah, here, I'll just forfeit from this. I don't really care. It's just Battle Factory. So I asked if I could be in it, and this is the reason he gave me. In the nicest way possible, most polite way, in the nicest, most polite way possible, I have to decline Ginger from returning Season 10. We've had players leave this league before. Life is way more important than Mons, but we're strict on the terms. In this case, Ginger said he was taking a break from draft and left the PBS, whilst a week prior to dropping, he applied to IDM. So I guess I applied to IDM a week before I dropped out, which I thought it was a day before. I thought for some reason I read a day before. I completely forgot what the IDM was at that point. But yeah, that happened, and so that obviously looked bad. Now, I can't defend myself. I have no reason to defend myself against Scoot's claims. I would like for him to hear me out. I did explain myself as well. So I don't even know what I'm going to name this video. This is just what my life has been and me doing what I want to do. This is a explain video, I guess. So he said Ginger was taking a break, and then he applied for IDM on the same, no, it is the same day. Okay, same day that I dropped. So yeah, earlier that day. So he said whilst a week prior, he applied for the IDM on the same day he dropped. That's weird. I must have made the video that I was dropping, and then a week later, no, I think I left the same night I made the video. Who knows? And then I did apply for March Madness, and at that time I was not participating because I had already lost. And I know that looks so bad. That really does look awful. But like I did explain to him, IDM, I didn't really talk about IDM, but I did talk about March Madness. March Madness was only there for fun. If Scoot is watching this by any chance, then yeah, I can't really explain the IDM thing. I think I was being ignorant in the fact that I wanted to quit. I was like, oh no, there's no way I want to quit. I'm so sorry about the notifications, guys. I don't know which one is being spammed, but yeah, that's a thing. But I must have been ignorant. I must have been like, oh, I'm not gonna drop out. I think I'm gonna try to apply for this league. If I make it, I make it. That'd be awesome, and I can fight the big guns. I ended up obviously not getting an invite because probably Scoot was on the board saying, oh, Ginger dropped out. Don't worry about him. Because he put a screenshot right here in which I dropped my name. So yeah, that shows that I did sign up for IDM, and it just sucked. I mean, I really wish I could be back in PBF. I, kept. I was a champion for season 8, so I'm still. I still love PBF. Oh, well, I guess not. No, I'm just kidding. Um, the new champion should be crowned soon, so that's probably why that's gone. Alright, I want to find out which one this is that's making all this ruckus. It's probably Cocoon. No, it's Kate's. Uh, I shouldn't be surprised. Oh no, it is Cocoon. It's both. Wow. But yeah, so I would still love to be in PBF, especially for season 10. Like that would just feel amazing to be, in season 10 with all the buds. But I did thank Scoot for the opportunity to be in PBF and for accepting me in the first place. Hopefully I'll return for season 11. But I just wanted to clarify that for mainly Scoot, because I didn't really gloss. I just glossed over it, and then I made a joke at the fact that I lost because of a Toxapex. So I really just turned this into a rant video, didn't I? I feel kind of bad. But yeah, overall, am I coming back? Possibly. I would bank on it. This video is going up literally as when I finish downloading this. Like, I'm gonna upload it, and then I'm gonna send it, I'm gonna, I wanted to explain my situation. I wanted to explain myself that this wasn't all just fake, I didn't just drop out because I wanted attention. I didn't just drop out because I'm a loser, or because I'm a sore loser because I suck. I mean, that is, a little of a reason. No, but, yeah, so, why am I going through Twitter? What am I doing with my life? Jesus Christ. Oops. But yeah, so that's my video. I'm sorry for, like, maybe, I don't think I made anyone worry. I'm pretty sure everyone was like, Ginger's doing fine. He's alive. Maybe. Probably. But, yeah. So that's my story. That is why I left. So the answer, will I be coming back? Yes, I will be as soon, honestly, as possible. I'm gonna kill myself for these two. But as soon as possible, I am going to come back, and I'm going to be better than ever. Hopefully. I've learned a lot about Pokemon over the break. I've learned a lot about myself over the break. And, all my fans out there, root for me, because, like I said, I'm not gonna... NNDL, PBF, if I get back into both of you, you guys better watch out, because it is not gonna look good. So yeah, I guess that's that, boys. If you are keeping up to date with me, I will maybe post stuff on Twitter. I did post something on Twitter, which is like a first ever. Vote on my poll. I made a poll for a webcam. Ooh, that was gross. Now, yeah, so keep me in mind, guys. Keep watching me. Make sure you watch my perspective on how I have been kicking it in life. And you know what? Have a good day, guys. Peace out. I'm happy to be back.